Second topic for today is getting to the other team in the NFC North, and that's the Chicago Bears and what we saw at the end of the game. And, it's really a shame because I think they showed heart, they showed resolve, they showed a lot of the things that Matt Eberflus has looked to build into his program over the last 3 years. The defense buckled down and was able to compartmentalize just getting punched in the mouth in the first half and played much better in the second half. Caleb Williams came alive. They just showed, an ability to pull themselves up off the turf and keep fighting. And so I like a lot of what they've seen. Thomas Brown's been a really, a revelation as the offensive coordinator over the last few weeks. Not that he's reinventing the wheel, but he's really impressed people in that building with his personality, and how he's sort of made things a little bit easier on Caleb Williams and had a good idea of what his quarterback needs. So there's positive in there. That said, what happened at the end of that game is inexcusable. And it's inexcusable because in that situation, on that, you go into, a second down play there, you take the sack, and there's not another play called. There's not, there's not a plan B there. Or maybe there is a plan B there and your players aren't prepared to execute plan B either way. That's not a great look. And so Caleb Williams doesn't rush the team to the line quite fast enough. And it's tick, 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 tick. Now we're down to 10. Now we're down to 9. Now we're down to 8. He's fixing his arm man. Now we're down to 7. And it goes from throw the ball inbounds, pick up 10 yards, use your last timeout, bring the field goal team out, force overtime to no. Now we're all of a sudden in a Hail Mary situation. And so all of that is bad. I think what was worse was after the game, I really like Matt Eberflus, but he has to fall on the sword there. He has to fall on the sword. And he stood up there and, at the podium post game. And, it sounded a little bit like he was blaming his players. Like he explained the situation, and it's sort of like when a coach says, well, we need to execute better. Players generally take those sorts of things as code for you're pointing the finger back at me. You're saying you had the plan. You gave me the plan. I didn't execute the plan. And that was sort of the message I took from the post-game press conference, which isn't a great message because you've got a rookie quarterback and it's on you to have him prepared for that situation. And if he's not prepared for that situation, then really that's on you. And so whether it happens later today or the end of the year, I think this is another, brick in the wall towards the Bears making a change. Not making the playoffs in 3 years, of course, is going to get most coaches fired. On top of that, you've got a rookie quarterback at a critical spot. You've got a team president, Kevin Warren, who didn't hire the head coach. This thing certainly feels like it's circling the drain now. We'll see if he gets a chance to pull the team out from the hole it's knocked itself into with the losing streak that it's riding right now. But the end of that game, if this is it for Matt Eberflus, might be sort of seen as his last stand.